Welcome to Follow the Drip.
Follow the drip. You like our t-shirts? In your hair.
Oh, sorry.
Follow the drip.
Follow the drip.
Mine says living life one drip at a time. These are sample shirts that we got coming in. I think my back says
Follow the drip. Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, as promised, we're live tonight on our YouTube. Actually, we're recording this basically to promote our YouTube page, Follow the Drips. So if you're watching this, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click that notifications bell.
Yes.
And so today we're starting our first Natural Solutions class. This class is geared to highlighting some of the essential oils and the products that doTERRA has to offer that has been so monumental in our lives.
Exactly. So we have a few samples up here. As you can see, these are the highlights. We have Deep Blue. It's a rub.
Yeah, let's check here. So we have Deep Blue.
Yeah, you guys can see it.
It's
I
a
can
rub.
bring it to the camera. And then we have Winter Green.
We have Winter Green. It's a single oil.
And then we have Frankincense.
Frankincense.
Now,
Oil.
these three combinations are very powerful together. There's not a coincidence on the reason why we chose these. We'll get into that. But we just wanted to provide a little bit of testimony first,
Right.
before we get into all of the information in regards to these oils, because they have come in contact with our bodies some form or fashion when we found out about the essential oil. So, honey, could you testify?
Well, yeah, and as you were saying, so what tonight's topic is going to be about is pain management, like inflammation, pain management. And many people across the world have pain management issues. And one of the testimonies that I can share about pain management was pain in my back. I think I'm probably within the last month or so, I was experiencing some heavy, pains and spasms in the middle of my back, and nothing was working. I mean, you can take Advil, you can take Tylenol, you can put some cream you get from the doctor on there, and it seemed like nothing was helping. And so my wife, thankful for my wife, she got this concoction here together, which was the frankincense, the winter green, and the deep blue rub, and she was able to put it on my back, generously, without because I have a heavy tolerance for pain, so I need something to really knock it out. And when she did that, immediately I felt the effect. It was as if though something went into my spine and started to go to work immediately. And from that time, immediately the pain went away. It had came back probably 5 or 6 days later, not as intense, and then I put the same application on again, and I think that was 2.5 weeks ago, and I have not felt pain since. Now mind you, I was experiencing back pain on a daily basis, and so for me, with that combination and the potency of these oils, it's been better than me taking any kind of pills or me trying to figure out a way if I need to take a long bath or a hot shower, or if I need to do extra stretches. I didn't know what the problem was, but what I do know is that when we put the oil right on the area of my back, it absolutely wiped out the pain.
Yes. So, had to go to work, had to think fast on my feet, and I believe that was our anniversary weekend that this situation happened. So I'm thankful to the Most High that we were able to blend these combinations, and it worked for him instantly. So thanks for that testimony, honey. I have my own. I would say maybe about 2 months ago, I had an inflammation in my heel, in my left heel, and it caused my foot to just feel pain. Every time I just planted my foot on the ground, unless I had like a cushion or something, and even that, it still hurted. Even at that, it still hurt, and it just wouldn't go away. It was almost like I had like this really thick splinter in the heel of my foot, and it was just like pain and inflammation. And I had previously had some issues with my foot that I had to go and see a specialist about, and was given this crazy boot and all this other stuff, and was told like, hey, you know what, later on we're going to probably have to, you're probably going to have surgery. And so I was like, okay, I'm not there yet, I'll just deal with it. But this particular time that I'm talking about it was very, very bad. Even way before I went to see the specialist, that the inflammation came. And so I used the Deep Blue. I had put Deep Blue on my heel, and I only used the Deep Blue. And I felt something, but I still felt a little bit of pain, or more than a little bit. And so I was like, I'm not for sure if this is the actual thing for my ailment. So I did a little more research, and I found out that if you mix frankincense with any of the oils, that it is a natural what is it? What is the word I'm looking for?
Like an enhancer?
It's a natural enhancer. So it gives the oil more power, or it makes it like extra strength.
Right.
And I guess in layman's terms. So I rubbed the frankincense on my heel, and had already had the Deep Blue on there, and it completely knocked out my pain. And probably in no less than 5 minutes, the swelling went down. I was able to walk on my foot. I felt just a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'm going to see how long this is going to hang out for. And I probably have used this combination after that maybe 3 to 4 times. And I haven't used this in over a month.
Right.
Like I don't even have to use it anymore. I have great flexibility in my foot, which I didn't have before. That was the whole surgery part. And it's just great. It's like whatever was going on with my foot is gone. So I'm just thankful of those two combinations, and how it responded to my body and my chemistry.
Yeah, one of the things we wanted to tell you why is the potency of the oils, the pureness, the grade of the oils. Not all oils have this kind of grade, and the greatest part about this is that not only have we have our own testimonies about pain relief and pain management, and getting rid of pharmaceuticals, but we have friends and family members that are constantly, immediately after they're taking these products, are feeling the effects of it. And for us, for those of you who know us, our role in this life is to help people. That's what we just love to do, is help people. And I think that's the biggest blessing in life, is to be a blessing to someone else. So to know that we now are not only distributors, but we're able to just share with people an alternative for healing and pain management. So we're going to go briefly into the products, what they do and whatnot. We have one of our guides here that we use that goes into real deep details in regard to all the products and what they're used for. So Savannah's going to start off with Deep Blue.
Okay, so Deep Blue, as you can see, is this rub, and there is a lot of different ingredients in Deep Blue, but basically I'm going to be talking about the top uses of Deep Blue and some of the ingredients, or all of the ingredients that as a mixture, and why it works so well with pain management.
So this is a cream, but it does come in an oil form too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it also comes in an oil roll-on. So you'll have the deep blue. You'll have just like a regular oil deep blue. And then there's a skinnier vial right there behind you, honey. Right there, yeah. There's a skinnier vial that's like this, but this is not deep blue. But it looks like this, and it has a roller, and you just roll it on. So it's really, you can have it in any which way. And some people like the oil better than the cream and vice versa. So just depends. So main ingredients in deep blue. We have wintergreen, which is this oil here. We have, it's camphor. Is it camphor?
Yeah.
Oh, camphor, excuse me. Peppermint, ylang. How do you pronounce that one, honey?
That's a good one.
Helichrysum?
Yeah, helichrysum.
Helichrysum,
yeah.
Blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus.
Osmanthus, oh wow. Okay.
Never heard of that one before. And the top uses for deep blue, it says for muscle and back and joint pain.
Perfect, right?
Right? It says muscle, back, and joint, so that's probably why it didn't work on my foot right away.
Right.
Because it wasn't a joint. I don't know.
That's okay.
But it still worked good.
So how do you use it? Apply it to the areas
So it says how to use. It says apply to the affected area of discomfort. So that makes sense. You're going to put it where it hurts, right? That goes with the oil as well. Arthritis and aches. So if you have arthritis and you're on a pain medication and you want more of a natural solution, something without the side effects, which is really awesome because you can't overdose on this stuff and you won't have any side effects. So basically, again, you're going to apply it to the affected area or the area that needs care. It's a neuropathy and carpal tunnel. Same thing. You're going to apply it to the affected area. Fibromyalgia and lupus.
Wow. There's people who have fibromyalgia and lupus.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that could really help out.
Yeah. So you're going to apply it. And normally, if something like lupus, most of the time, the application of like the oil is, they'll tell you put it at the bottom of your feet. If you're suffering from something that's not a specific area, you're gonna dab 2 drops in your hand, each a drop per foot, and just rub it on the bottom of your foot or your feet. So we have whiplash and muscle tension. Same
all
thing.
Tight,
Yep.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Want to loosen up?
I remember you put some of that on me before, and I was working at the computer. You just put it on my back, it just opened me up.
Right, that's really good. Pre and post workout. So this is what you were using a lot when you had that 100
push-ups, right?
Yeah, push-ups.
I'm still doing my push-ups,
challenge.
y'all. Okay, but the first few days, Savannah got some wintergreen and the deep blue, and she just rubbed it in for me. Of course, I was like, I need more, right? So she's rubbing it in, and it helped me recover quickly, you know. So people need that.
Really cool. Growing pains for the children. Yes, you can use this on your children, on your teens. I know a lot of teens play sports and they grow and they're in that puberty stage, so you can use this on your children. Headache and neck pain. Basically with that, you're going to apply to the back of your neck and your shoulders, and bruises and injuries. So again, you're going to apply to the affected area and reduce inflammation and scar tissue. So that's really, really cool. So like if someone has a surgery or someone has something going on that involves a scar tissue accident, you can apply it to that area to help with the scar tissue and or to make sure you don't have it. So, and the reason why it goes so deep is because these oils, they go to the cellular level.
Yes.
Because they are therapeutic grade oils. They're
Yes.
100% therapeutic grade oils, not like some of the other stuff that you get on the market that you're like, I don't know, they're mixed with a little bit of chemical here and there. But these are 100% certified pure therapeutic grade.
Right. And to add to that, the reason why we're so just adamant about sharing this with you all, because look, life is a journey, right? And many of you know that we're on a journey right now to another land, another country. And what we're trying to do is just help people have an option, right? The option is natural solutions. And so what everything Savannah just read is just a natural solution alternative. And we really want to help those that really don't know too much about it. So we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be Wintergreen. This is a 15 milliliter bottle of Wintergreen here. As you can see, we're halfway through it. I'm going to put in another order for some more flavor here.
But I must say it is highly concentrated.
Highly concentrated.
You only need a good 2 drops. When we're saying apply to the area, just 2 drops. That's all you need.
Yes. And so I'm going to read some of the items inside of Wintergreen. So with the blends is, of course, a combination of single oils. So when Savannah read to you, what was all included, she read to you all the single oils that are included in the blend.
And the deep blue.
That's right, yeah, the deep blue. So here it is with the Wintergreen. Since it is a single oil, I'm going to read to you its actual ingredients. Okay. So we have their leaves. These are distilled leaves. The main constituent is methyl salicylate. The top properties is anti-inflammatory. I believe probably 90% of the people watching this have something going on with them that's inflammatory, or somebody who has inflammatory issues. It's analgesic, and it's anti-rheumatic. So rheumatoid stuff like that, it's against that. So these are the top properties. So when I had certain things going on in my back must have been inflamed, because when I Wintergreen hit it just went away.
Yeah. And it happens instantly.
Instantly, yes. So this is found in Deep Blue, which Savannah just read to you. And there's another product called Past Tense. I think we've got that. Don't we have that?
I don't think we have past tense yet.
We don't have Past Tense yet?
No.
That's another blend. It blends well with blue tansy, copaiba, helichrysum, Siberian fir, we have that, and yarrow. Okay. Now here's the top uses, and I'm hoping that people who watch this really consider this, because I have a feeling it's going to go down a lot of driveways. Okay. Top uses is gout and rheumatism. I've known people to die from gout. Dilute and apply to affected areas to soothe discomfort. This is Wintergreen. Also, one of the top uses is the warming and circulation to extremities. So a lot of people have circulation issues, and it's hard for them to really circulate their blood. But if it's an area of your body that has issues with that warming and circulation, you can dilute and apply to affected areas. Now let's talk about dilute real quick.
Okay. So dilute means that basically these oils, they are so potent. You shouldn't just apply them on your skin. So what we mean by that is, if you do 2 drops on your hand, and you rub it somewhere on your skin, it could be irritation that happens only because it's very, very strong. You do not need to use a lot of this stuff. And so basically what doTERRA offers is a fractionated coconut oil. So basically what'll happen is two drops to 2 drops. So you're gonna just match it, and that's what the dilution is. So if you have fractionated coconut oil, you can use that. If you don't have fractionated coconut oil, you can use any type of pure, like a pure oil, or maybe even, if it's an emergency, you can mix it with some kind of, lotion that hopefully doesn't have that much chemical in it. But you want to dilute it because it, again, is very, very potent.
Yeah.
These are therapeutic grade. And a lot of these grades are very powerful, so you
Yeah.
want to make sure that you just follow the instructions.
Absolutely, thank you.
You're
And so another top use is for neuralgia and cramps. That's big. Dilute and apply to relieve cramps. That's huge. Bone spurs and pain. That's huge. Bone spurs in your foot.
I think Emma was talking about that.
Yeah. My mother has been using some of these items, and they've been helping her out. Top use for cartilage injury and bruising. So if you have had an injury from sports or a car accident or anything like that, you bruise easy, or you've done something to bruise. This helps out with that.
I know a lot of people that have like torn rotator cuffs and stuff like that.
And then
I'm
that's
sure
the next
that'll
one.
work.
That's the next one, yeah. You can dilute and apply. So the next one was rotator cuff issues and frozen shoulder. Now, frozen shoulder is huge. There are some people who can't really lift their arm all the way up. And I believe you had a family member.
Yeah, my older sister.
That she actually put that on her shoulder.
I put Deep Blue on her, but at the time we didn't have wintergreen.
Right.
But this has wintergreen,
wintergreen in it.
And right when I put it on it,
She was able to lift her arm.
She was able to lift her arm.
So
she said her shoulder was stuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a blessing to be able to come to someone's life and they've been struggling with something and you can give them something to help them with their situation. I think that's a blessing. So you can apply to ease the pain and the inflammation for that. It also helps with dandruff. Mix a few drops with shampoo and apply it to the scalp. Now imagine that. Imagine the fact that you have an oil that you can immediately address once you see your dandruff. I mean, literally, it's like, okay, you don't have to go grab a new shampoo or a new conditioner. Yes, it's great to have these things, but at the same time, when you have an oil that's at your disposal that you can use and add to the shampoo that may not be focused on dandruff as much, that's a great add benefit.
Yeah, I agree. That's awesome.
Yeah. The next is dermatitis. Dilute and apply to affected areas to reduce irritation. The next also is bladder infections and kidney stones. There are some people who have regular bladder infections. It's just something that happens. And some people I've seen have past kidney stones. Or they have an ongoing issue with kidney stones. Wouldn't it be great to be able to take something that is not going to have so many side effects that can help you in these areas? Here's how to take it. Dilute and apply over your abdomen with a hot pack. So you literally can take this, dilute it, apply it to your abdomen, and put a hot pack on it. And that's something that can help really help you fight those items. And another item that wintergreen has, another use, is the use aromatically for emotional balance. So a lot of us go through different emotions and we find ourselves all over the place. It's great to be able to be centered and get some balance. So you can put this in the diffuser, turn that thing up, close yourself off for a bit, get your balance together, and be able to have an environment that creates balance. So that's the wintergreen, and we hope that is something that if you could take advantage of, just be sure to let us know.
Thanks, honey.
Sure.
So now moving on to our next featured oil. You want to introduce this one?
Yes, so our next oil is one of our favorites, which is frankincense. This is a 15 milliliter bottle, and of course we are at the...
We have more.
We have more, but we use it so much, and it's something that you don't have to worry about overdosing on. So frankincense is up next, honey.
Yes, so again, frankincense is one of the oils that I said that you can use as like a superpower to blend with your other oils. And it works. Like frankincense, I love frankincense. It is it's just amazing. So we're gonna go into some of the top uses for frankincense. Now, frankincense is not one of the single oils that is found in the Deep Blue, but again, it's something that you put with the rest of your oils to enhance them. So let's go into the top uses of frankincense. But first, let's see how we get the frankincense, how they're harvested. So frankincense is a tree, and it's harvested by the resin of the bark, or the resin of the tree.
Right.
And they steam it, and it's distilled. So it's one of the pure ways to get the oils out, or extract the oils out, is through a certain process.
Yeah.
And so basically the top priorities of it, or the main constituents of it, is
It's
philandrinus,
yes.
and a ethygeny and alpha-pinene.
Okay.
Not sure what that means. So
It's
we're
in
just
there.
reading from a book. Go do your
It is in there.
It's in there. Top properties. It's immunostimulant, anti-cancer.
What'd you say?
Anti-cancer.
Frankincense is anti-cancer?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
And we'll talk a little bit about that. Anti-inflammatory. So again, that's
what
why
happened.
it worked for
That's
my
why it
heel.
worked. Yeah.
Yes.
So it had that property in there.
Yes, it's an anti-inflammatory, and it's an antidepressant.
That's good. I didn't even know that.
It's an antidepressant. This is why this is one of our favorite ones. Remember,
Yeah.
like this has so many properties, and it is a restorative property. So it's good at restoring you to whatever balance that you need to be. It just has a property to restore you. So it's found in oil blends called Intune,
Okay.
Past Tense, DDR Prime,
Okay.
Immortal, Balance, Anchor, Beautiful, Children's Stronger.
Oh, for children too.
Yes, for
Okay.
Children's Stronger.
All right. Thank you. That's good.
And it blends well with blue tansy, copaiba, lavender, myrrh, and wild orange. So we just really love frankincense. Just those properties alone and the things alone right there, I could just stop, because when you're talking about anti-inflammatories and cancer and all of that stuff, that's like a selling point for anybody. But it has more top uses. And so I'm going to cover those top uses. So it says cancer and tumors.
Wow.
So you take in a capsule with oil that targets area of interest or massage over affected area.
Wow.
So I heard an elder tell me that they used the frankincense daily for women. She uses it on her breast. She rubs her breast every day with frankincense to ward off cancer, to keep it away. There's other stories that state that it has believed to help get rid of it too.
Right.
Not for sure how true that is, but there's lots of stories out there like that that involve frankincense. Seizures and trauma. Says you put a drop under the tongue and apply along the hairline.
Wow.
Alzheimer's disease, dementia, and brain injuries.
Wow.
That's really big.
This is frankincense.
Frankincense. It says put a drop in. You can ingest it. So you can put a drop in your water, or apply it under your nose and the back of your neck, or diffuse. You can use a diffuser. Again, depression. For depression, you're going to diffuse it or put it under your tongue to ease the effects of depression.
Can I say something there?
Yes.
So a lot of the things that are healing properties, people don't understand. Some other properties or things they need to heal from are emotional. A lot of people are going through something emotional, and it affects their body and it affects their livelihood. But to see that depression is something that a lot of people suffer from, to know that there's a oil for that's a blessing.
And there's many oils for depression. So the next one is wound healing and wrinkles. That's awesome. It says apply to the wounds or the wrinkles to support skin regeneration. Regeneration, remember, it goes to your cellular levels. It will regenerate your cells.
Interesting.
Scars and stretch marks.
Okay.
Okay, it says combine with myrrh and apply to reduce the appearance of scars and stretch marks.
Wow.
Sciatica,
That's a big one.
back pain and headache. Apply over affected area and take in a capsule to reduce inflammation.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Immune system and cellular health. Take it in a capsule or apply. You can like take some drops too. You can put in your glass of water or something, or you can apply at the bottom of your feet. Liver detoxification and jaundice.
Wow.
Take in a capsule or apply to abdomen or bottom of feet. Autoimmune disorder. Take in a glass or capsule, apply to the bottom of your feet or over spleen. Okay?
Wow.
Warts.
Warts, goodness gracious.
Apply to the site with oregano diluted. That's really good.
It is.
Congestion, cough, and allergies.
Wow.
Boy, especially around this time.
Yes.
For gentle relief, inhale and apply. Dilute combined with peppermint, rosemary to chest and throat.
Oh, wow.
So awesome. Next one again is breast cancer prevention.
That's big.
Breast cancer prevention. Apply to diluted to the breast and clean breast tissue. Apply twice per day for 30 days, 3 to 4 times per year. 3 to 4 times. It says 3 to 4 times
Per year.
per year.
And what's name do it every day?
Yeah.
Twice a day for 30 days, 3 to 4 times a year. So
it's that potent.
twice a day for 30 days.
Twice a day for 30 days, then stop, and then you can do it 3 or 4 times a year.
Oh, wow.
The 30-day process.
Right.
Yeah. Meditation, prayer, and focus. Apply under nose and back of neck or in a diffuser. Emotional balance. Use aromatically. Ugh, tongue-tied.
That's all right.
And topically to get from separated to unified.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Frankincense is the business.
Yes.
So a lot of people don't know this about oil. We didn't know this about oils. We didn't. We were like everybody else. We hit the symptom, right? Then we go to the medicine cabinet, trying to figure out how many things can we take in 24 hours. Y'all get the whole picture, right? And then all of a sudden you take it to your belly, and then you over here have to wait to see if it kick in. You probably fall asleep, waking up feeling the same way. The difference we're talking about with Natural Solution is to have preventative maintenance to where you can reduce how many times you get sick, reduce your pain, reduce the different ailments, and probably even get rid of them forever.
Or get rid of them.
Right. And so for us to be doing this video, to show this to you tonight, I believe for those of you who know us, it has to be big and it has to be real.
Right.
We will not be trying to bring something to you. As you notice, we're not talking about no price, no cost. We just want you to know the information. And if you are out there watching this video and you want to know more about essential oils, or being able to sample some oils, or you want to understand how to just get more information about what ailments you may have that can be a solution that we can help provide for you, please comment, reach out to our Facebook pages, and just reach out to us, and we'll get right back with you with some solutions. And we just hope that this information that we provided tonight, our hope is to do them every week. We may do more than one a week, but right now it's weekly. And hey, inboxes, if there's any items you want us to look up for you personally, we're free to do that. We have an awesome
ailments.
Yes, we have an awesome team growing here in Northern California, and soon the entire United States and beyond in Africa. So we want to make sure that you know that we are still available to you to help you.
Exactly. No, I just make sure you guys reach out, because a lot of times we are taking synthetics and
putting it in
our
our
body
bodies.
is not in agreement with it, and later on down the line it's going to cause something else to happen and break down. And why continue to use synthetics when you have a natural remedy that is pretty much a mirror image of your own DNA? So that's why it works so well with your body, is because your DNA is pretty much just like these trees and these plants and these different things that the Most High created for us. And that's why they work so well and or reverse ailments because of that. They come right in contact with us and they're like, boom, okay, let's get to work. And so if these things are extracted from the immune system of the actual plant or the tree or whatever it is, why wouldn't it be able to assist our immune system and make us stronger?
I have an idea. So next Tuesday, so what we're going to try to do, and we have a lot going on in our life. So I know I'm about to put this out there. I know I'm about to put it out there, but we have so many people that can testify. So Tuesdays, we may even move to Testify Tuesdays. We might do this Testify Tuesdays. And this may be something we do on Wednesdays. Wellness Wednesdays, And so that's the thought, because we want to be able to give people a chance to testify. And what's happening right now is our team is growing pretty fast. So we're a lot of, consumers of the product are just giving great reports about it. So I think it'd be a good idea to just inform the team that, hey, you know what, we're going to do Testify Tuesdays, get some of your customers together and those or clients together that can testify to one of the products, and we'll have a show just for that.
Yes.
I think that'd be good.
So he just voluntold us.
So we'll get back with you on it.
If you want more information, we will include our website link in the description below,
which is my.doterra.com/the messengers, and that is, you'll see our little picture there, and it gives more information. Or like you said, you can reach us at Follow the Drips. Follow the Drips, that's with 2 P's, okay? Follow the Drips at gmail.com.
Yes.
Right?
2 P's and an S.
Yes. And of course, this is Pete the Messenger, and this is his beautiful wife, Savannah. And y'all know how to reach us on Facebook, right? So until next time,
Shalom.
Shalom.
Follow the drips.
Follow the Drips.